Go live. What's up, y'all? I think I'm on time. Yeah, pretty much. So thank y'all for waiting or being here, I guess. Hope everybody's doing good today. Dexter. All I see is Dexter written across the screen really big. They arrested the boyfriend today for child abuse. Hi, Savannah. Who did they arrest for child abuse? Paula? I want to, welcome y'all in the room. Like I said, y'all are coming in. If you give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. We're going to kind of be going back and forth a little bit between Evelyn and Gannon's case tonight, but obviously, I know there was questions that people wanted to ask yesterday that I just wasn't ready to go that far yet. So, but today, obviously, whatever questions y'all have, we can go ahead and get to. Hi, and hi, Chloe, if you're watching. Ready to go, right? Yes, I have rested, actually. I was kind of see where y'all, I was kind of wondering where y'all really want to start, I guess, because, I mean, I know we saw the thing this morning, and she totally looked like she didn't give a crap. Like, she was like, it looked like she was smirking at some points, during the, hi, Julia. Hi, Lady D. Hi, oh, hey, Lisa. Oh, hi, Andrea. My sister's here. She's A-Dub. Yeah, that's my sister. Hi, Omega R12. Like I said, so we're kind of going to be doing the Gannon case again. Like I said, I know that y'all said y'all would have some questions. So I was kind of wondering what kind of questions that y'all came up with on y'all's own. And then so now I said yesterday I would answer the questions y'all had, or at least some of them, just depending on the depth of them. I don't even have any pages left in this book. I don't even think it's that she's trying to act insane. I think she is. Not like insane to where she didn't know what she was doing, but she's trying to act as if she doesn't understand things. And it's like, you understand completely what you did. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's why I think it's funny. Like, that's why I was talking to, Miss 5D JFK, and I was like, and we both said it. We were like, because she lives in Texas too. And so we're like, it was nice to listen to a judge pretty much laugh in her face and be like, you're not getting bond. And even if you could, I still wouldn't give it to you because of the charges that you have. And then he was like, yeah, you can go ahead and try to waive the extradition process. But all they have to prove is that it's you and that you're charged, and you basically are. So it's going to happen anyway. So, and then you're just like not going to get time for it. You're not going to get credit. So there's really no point of you fighting it. And then he asked her, well, do you know what the process means? And she tried to say no. And he's like, well, you're going to learn. Like, that was it. It reminded me of a judge in Texas. And that was my point. Like, anytime you go into a courtroom in Texas, that's kind of how they treat you. It's like they don't give a shit what you have to say. So, especially when you got charges like that. Like I said, because she obviously, if she has, like tampering with human remains and things like that, and moving evidence and, and stuff like that, like she was messing with the body after he was deceased. So, yeah, I mean, it was, like I said, it was just nice to see a judge finally, like, well, and Boswell's too. I mean, she was smirking during her bond hearing. So, I mean, I think they denied her bond too, if I remember right. But again, like I said, she smirked through half of it, and she acted like she was like a deer in headlights, like she had no clue what was going on. Like, I don't know. As I said, yeah, the orange looks great on her, doesn't it, Lisa? Hi, Raina. Hi, Crash. That's what I'm saying. Like the judge was like straight hardcore. That's what I was saying. It was like I said, that's like what how our judges can be. You know, like any judge I've ever come across in Texas, they're pretty much like straight and to the point. And it's like I've noticed in a lot of these other ones we've watched, some of the judges are kind of like, oh, you know, and they kind of just like do the bare minimum. And this one was like basically mocking her in her face and laughing at her. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever. You know, because he knew it was going to be broadcasted. He knew that everybody's been waiting to get this bitch arrested. So he was like, I'm going to make fun of you while it's recorded, and the whole nation's going to laugh about it because you're a piece of shit. Like, someone was saying it was funny. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. But, hey, Texas woman. Hi, Donna. Hi, Glam Girl. Oh, he did deny it? Hold on, I gotta slow the chat down so I can see what you're saying. Hi, Darlene. Oh, is that what he said to her? That's. I was gonna listen to it, but I mean, I haven't had a chance to listen. I was trying to update all my stuff today, and I just haven't got a chance to do some of that stuff yet. Yeah, well, the thing about it is, like, she still sits there with this, like, stupid smirk on her face. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, you do know it's not helping you, right? Like, to sit there and kind of, like smile at the judge and just kind of, like, you know, like you don't get what's going on. Or, like, your daughter is missing by your hands. So I don't really know why you're smirking. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like she's not getting it. So, I don't know. That's why I said I mean, I did, like I said, I did watch some of it. I just really couldn't hear it. That was the problem. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was bad recording or if it was just what I was watching it on, but I couldn't hear it. So, someone's name is, anyways, yeah, so that's the only reason I think is to really watch the Hey, Miss, 5D JFK. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Crystal. I think I said hi, Crystal already. Hi, Lutha. Hi, Brenda and Danielle. Are you dirty, Paula? No, I'm just kidding. Danielle said, and dirty, Paula. Hi, Heather. Hi, Lady D. Deanna. Cannon's parents know she was treating him bad, but nothing about it. He never told them. She told them that he would get in trouble if he said anything. So he never said anything. I heard the sisters got in a fight once they found out what she did. That's what I heard started the fight. And that's when I don't know, because of course there's like 100,000 different theories, right? Of it started. But like I heard it was because like they thought she was lying, so they started like beating her ass basically. And then like that's when the marshals or something showed up to like stop the fight. So again, I mean, it's not that it's funny, it's just because there was bruises, like you could see kind of knots like on certain parts of her face. So like I do think they like, you know, so I don't know how much the sister's involvement was, or what started the fight, if there was one, but yeah, it was, the article I read about it was pretty entertaining, and I don't remember where I saw it at, but yeah. I mean, you can probably Google like why they got in a fight and it might show up. I don't know. Yeah, I heard about that they said there was a missing woman from an apartment complex and that she was like supposedly a suspect in it, or they were looking at her or something like that. Yeah, that she was possibly involved. I don't know. I haven't looked that up yet. I do have my email in the about section, Texas Women. So if you have a link for that I could actually check that out, I'd greatly appreciate it if you send it to me. But like I said, the pics of the sisters are in my community tab. I already uploaded them. I uploaded all of her mug shots and the sisters' mug shots. They're in my community tab. So like I said, y'all coming in the room. Like I said, we have about 100 people in the room and 56 likes. So if you could please give it a thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. We are going to be channeling Gannon soon and Evelyn. So the more thumbs up that we have and the more energy it sends to them to let them know that we are here to try to help them tell their story, or maybe bring in more people who might have information or might be able to help us piece together like what's going on. Like I said, and again, I'll make this statement again because I did in a couple other videos. The thumbs up is the same thing as holding a candlelight vigil after when someone is missing or someone passes. There's no different. Like I said, because whenever you're putting all your energy into one thing, like I said, and there's baby bottles because people know the joke. So whether you can drop a candle in the candle or baby bottle in the comment section, or you could go ahead and like the video on your way in or out, whichever one. We'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we will be channeling both of them tonight. Like I said, I just kind of want to see okay, Candace. Anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna be channeling them. So I'm trying to think of what we really want to know the most, because we talked about to him yesterday about the arrest. We talked about the mom's arrest, and we talked about the sister's involvement. So, I mean, I can ask him how he feels today about the situation and if anything has shifted. Oh, yeah. If you have a candle at home, that was also something I used to say, light the candle at home even. I mean, so like I said, it's just a way to show them, like I said, it's literally positive energy and light for them to be pulled towards, so that we can kind of get their energy flowing back with us. And that way I can kind of channel them and we can kind of get some answers that we kind of want. That's kind of, or that we're kind of seeking, and if they're willing to participate in that. So we're going to go ahead and start with the quote, because like I said, I'm still not really sure how exactly what we're going to start with. But so let's do the quote. This is the Keep Calm and Trust God book. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. So this is going to be the quote starting out for the two children tonight. So that is the quote that we're going to be having tonight. We'll see if once we get towards the end, sometimes we do forget to do another quote, but hopefully we'll forget. So I'm just going to ask Gannon as like general energy, I guess, right now, how he's feeling. I saw some of the comments people wrote. Yeah, I saw has she done this before. I don't know if she's killed somebody before, but I think she's definitely treated people like shit like that before, to tell you the truth. And that's just my opinion, because if you can do that to a child, then you've done more. So, I don't know. She's reminding me of somebody who probably like beats the dog or something, just something like that. Like she's just a bitch, She's just somebody you don't want to be. Even the neighbors said they didn't like her, right? From what I remember. So hi, Carmen. And like I said, hi, everybody coming in the room. Like I said, I'm about to start channeling Gannon to kind of see where his energy is and what he wants us to know. Because I really don't have anywhere to start too much other than how he feels about what happened yesterday and where his energy is now that more of it's come out. So like I said, as y'all come into the chat room again, like I said, I'm about to start. So if y'all want to go ahead and give it a thumbs up before we start the channeling, because once I start the channeling, I don't really watch the comments anymore. So like I said, if you can give it a thumbs up on your way in or out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, and then if you're not subscribed yet, if you could hit the subscribe bar over here and notification bell, it will let you know in the future whenever we do more channelings like this. But like I said, so I'm going to shuffle a little bit more, cut the cards, and then I'm going to start asking. I'm just going to ask him how he feels and see where he wants to go from there, to be completely honest. I just want to ask him how he feels from everything that happened yesterday. I don't have any like direct questions. Oh, thank you, Lulu. I'm glad you're able to make it. And I appreciate that. I know, right? It was just a few of us, like what, 200 or something, I think, when you showed up and we met. Yeah, I agree. With Lisa. I guess we talked about it. Well, I mean, he knew she was a piece of crap. I mean, that's very obvious. I mean, he doesn't tell me much about, like I said, Lisa is more in touch with him, and Miss X is more kind of on, and Miss X is that time. But I know Lisa for sure is more in touch with him on things that happened while he was here. I'm more in touch on what he wants to express to us. And then they said that Miss X is more kind of picks up on his energy in a different way. Like, she can talk to him, but it's different than how Lisa talks to him, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't want to speak for either, but I just know that we all weigh in different when we talk. And we're, like I said, we all possess some type of different something, so one of us really can't do what the other does, or doesn't really completely all the way under, like I said, so that's why we kind of talk amongst each other and see if our information is adding up, to make sure that it's what we, it's what we're all getting. So, again, like I said, I'm gonna cut the cards and then start shuffling. So, like I said, you're coming in the room. If you give it a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we are going to start channeling Gannon and just see his general energy for after when his mother, or his stepmother, Letecia Stauch, has been arrested yesterday for his murder. So, like I said, if you're not subscribed, if you can please subscribe and hit the notification bell, we greatly appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and start now. Like I said, and I'm just going to ask his general energy. But his cards are stuck a bit, so you just have to wait a second. It's not shuffling. All right, so basically, I'm just going to ask him how he feels today now that everything's happened or come out from yesterday. The first card already came out. He feels that he has been justified within, not only just with somewhat within the courts, but before God, before the eyes of God. So he is showing that card. He is saying that God stepped in, intervened, and made it happen, basically. So let's see. He said he no longer feels that there's anything going on behind his, like, that he has to hide. Usually when it's like this, it's kind of like the sex, drugs, rock and roll, like taking things too far. But when it's this way, it's been exposed and it's been put to an end. So he feels that the Hierophant stepped in and put it into the Seven of Cups. So that is how he is currently feeling. So energy is very positive. And I mean, in the sense of, like, he's happy that things have come out. Obviously, not everything has come out. I've seen some of the comments about some of the questions y'all were asking, and I will get to those. I will address them. But he's glad that the Hierophant brought out the Seven of Cups on her energy. Like I said, the day that she came in, I said she was in the Knight of Cups reverse. She came in very emotional and was taking it out on him about something else that had nothing to do with him, basically. It's like she had no control over her own emotions, so she tried to control other people's emotions. So, like I said, how do you feel about your parents right now? How do you feel about your family? He feels that they realized that there was two decisions that were made between the families, and maybe it was that the kids would go stay with them, and they're feeling now that maybe, I don't have the clarifying cards out yet, but I'm feeling like because I'm asking how they feel, and they're looking at two different things. So I'm thinking they're looking at two different like what could have happened and what did happen. That's what I'm picking up. So let's see, with the Two of Pentacles here, like I said, all right, Two of Pentacles here. He said that they're looking at the Two of Pentacles as in the choice that was made, but judgment came in, and they couldn't have stopped it almost. It's kind of like what happened, and there's not really too much they can do to have stopped it. Because judgment in reverse is kind of like I said, when judgment is upright, is kind of saying that you're answering the call, but it might be saying that they noticed, something might not have been right, and they kind of, had to make I don't know. I'm just saying that they had two choices to make, and the judgment came out. So it's kind of saying that a choice maybe wasn't made, so something happened, or it wasn't made quick enough, so the universe made it happen, because the judgment's in reverse. So why is judgment in reverse? Because of the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. So again, like I said, I mean, this is what she had yesterday, I want to say also. Like, she had brought them in, but she was coming in backwards. Now there's the two of them here, but they're not backwards. It's the page, like I said, it's the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So basically it's an immature energy and a faster moving energy, but it's kind of aggressive. They're both actually kind of aggressive, but this is usually like an opportunity a little bit. I mean, they're both opportunities, but one's of the mind and one is of action. So that's the difference. The swords are kind of the mind, the thoughts, and the wands are of action. So let's see how this will be. If anybody's going to flip. Yeah, I kind of feel like somebody's going to flip because we have the Nine of Wands. So somebody's bowing down. Hi, Sam, I am. Somebody's bowing down. So I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, somebody's probably going to say something that maybe they're going to try to get, like I said, get less time for themselves. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Like I said, I still haven't clarified. This is just the first 9 cards. We still have 9 more to go, like, after that. So, yeah, they'd say the Nine of Wands because they want to move on. They don't, like, they don't want to be, like, okay, this one's not so much cement, but I want to say the other Chariot is nothing but cement, if I remember right. So it's like they basically don't want to be behind bars. They want to move forward, and they don't want to be there. So they're going to say what they need to say, so they don't have to be there. And this, like I said, this is represents Cancer, the mother of the zodiac. So that is a water sign, Cancer. So let's see what comes after that. Who's? She's gonna flip. I feel like I still feel like she's the King of Cups in reverse. Because she thinks that she rules the shit. She thinks, like I said, how she sat in court with that stupid smirk on her face. Like, the judge was going to, like, as I'm saying, I love that the judge just totally laughed at her, made fun of her, and just, like, it was awesome. It was, like I said, it was the best thing I've seen in a long time. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it was, like, I mean, like I said, and she just sat there looking all stupid. Like, she still didn't understand. But it's like, you understand, girl. So, you're just embarrassed. Probably not even embarrassed. Probably just stupid. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and do clarifying cards. Yes, Judge was epic. Freaking loved it. That's what I said. It was like listening to a Texas judge just like ream somebody's ass. It was like, oh, man, where you been all my life? Like, you had me at hello, man. Like, I freaking love you. Like, and then she just sat there looking all stupid the whole time. Like, it was so awesome. It was, just in the sense of, like, how much of a fool he made out of her. So why is the Hierophant here for how you feel? Because he feels that now that things have been exposed, that he has a brand new world. He has a brand new start. He can go ahead and start the cycle, and now he can move forward. And the 7 of Cups have been flipped over, so there are no more secrets. There's no more lying, no more stealing, no more cheating, because I consider the 7 of Cups, when it's in reverse, it's almost like taking things too far. Like I said, it's like the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but gone too far, so it's all been dumped out. So let's go ahead and see what the 7 of Cups in reverse is about. Yeah, he's saying that it's all been dumped out because she dumped it out and ruined the happy home with the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles represent a happy home. When it's upright, they said you can see everybody's happy. They're petting the dog. The kids are playing. The husband and wife are talking. It looks like they live in a castle. But when you flip it around, it looks like a big fucking mess, right? So, yeah, that's basically what she did. And that's what he's saying. So and she did it with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So basically she flipped the fuck out because she can't stop fighting. And again, she always gets this card, the 5 of Wands. She bickers and fights like a child. So, I mean, that's her mentality, a child. So let's see why the Two of Pentacles is here for the decision that, or what the two things that his parents are kind of thinking of, or what they are feeling. Yeah, they're just having that what if moment right now. They're just having that what if this would have never happened? What if we would have done this and this didn't happen and she never came along? So that's just kind of where they are right now, which is reasonable and understandable. Why is Judgment in reverse? I said y'all coming in the room. If you give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. We have about 140 in the room, but only 93 likes. So if you're here to help us channel Gannon, and then we're going to be channel Evelyn, I would greatly appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up so they can feel your energy and help bring them in. Or you can go ahead and drop some stuff in the box. Everybody will start dropping different things. And then those are, like I said, it's usually candles and baby bottles. So Judgment's in reverse. And the reason Judgment's in reverse is because they didn't know she was playing in the dark and light. They had no clue. So no, the dad did not know. And if he did, like I said this in the last reading I did for him, he would have stomped her ass and got rid of her a lot sooner. The only reason I think there's any odd energy around him is because he feels guilty for ever bringing her around. I don't think he did anything wrong. I don't think that he's guilty in any sort of way. And you can clearly see he's been taught to not show emotion. So that's why he had somebody else read the letter for him at the thing, because he knows that he cannot read it. He was holding Landon's hand, crying while they were reading the letter. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they get married, to be honest, again. So, yeah, with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands, you have the Seven of Cups. Again, he's saying these two people came in. They're feeling like this immature person came in with an immature offer and acted quickly and irrationally and dumped out the Seven of Cups, and it took away their happiness. And the happiness in the sense that the Seven of Cups is not a happy card, but like upright, it's like all these things you can look at. But at this way, it's like you realize that it wasn't as great as you thought it was. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever they thought she wasn't. Like I said, this ghost in the middle, like, that's basically probably her. Or the snake. I'm sorry. The snake is her. You see the snake? That's her. Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Nine of Wands, for how she is feeling, is because she got her ass caught with the tower, and now her whole foundation has been shook, and she is in jail, and she's not getting out. Because I don't see how she could. So with the Chariot moving forward, let's see where she's moving forward to. Because the other one is a brick. She's not moving forward anywhere great because she's got the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is not a good offer, which means she's not going anywhere. And that's why she's a pissed off king energy. So let's see why she's so pissed off. Where is she going that she does not like besides jail or the prison? She's going to the pen, actually. She's gonna still try to manipulate her way out with the King of Cups or the Magician. Magician upright is usually can manifest things. It represents Gemini and Virgo. It's ruled by Mercury, so that's why they have all the swords, pentacles, cups, sword, pentacle, cup, wand, and then he's got the scepter and the infinity symbol above his head. But when he's flipped around, it means that he's doing everything for all the wrong reasons, and so basically, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn on her ass without her, something's going to happen that she can't stop. And I think that's probably going to be when she gets convicted, because I do think she will be convicted. And that's just my gut feeling. I think, I don't think she's going to get away with it at all. I do think she will be convicted. So that is the reading of the energy spread that I did for Gannon. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, if you can please give it a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, we have about 140 in the room and 108 likes. So if y'all could give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. We will be bringing in Evelyn next. So I want to make sure that we have enough energy going still so that we can go ahead and keep channeling. I said it does help bring in the energy. If you cannot do that, then go ahead and drop a baby bottle or a candle in the comment section, or light a candle at home if you have one. Like I said, but if you can go ahead and like it, like I said, that would greatly help because they can feel the energy. They can feel that we're all here. Like I said, it is the same as holding a candlelight vigil when you like the video. It's not for me. It is for the children. So we're going to go ahead and get Evelyn started and see where her energy is and see what she wants to tell us. And then if y'all have any questions, if the mod don't mind, could y'all please start drop the payment links into the box if y'all don't mind, the ones that have it. And if y'all have any questions, like if you have one question that just like starts at $1.99, so you can go ahead and use the super chat for that. But if you want to ask more than one question, it's like only $1 for each additional question, and I prefer you use Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App for that. Like I said, so if you have one question, super chat. More than that, than the other links, I prefer. So we're gonna start doing Evelyn next. Archangel Michael, Archangel All right, so before I start, I just want to let y'all know too, I am using the Gilded Tarot. This is the deck that I prefer to use. I connect with it the best because of all the pictures that are within it. So this is what I use to lay down my main board. This is the box that it comes in. You can go to his website, or you can also see very many other tarot readers using it. So I use that for my main one, like I said, and then I use these ones. I believe this is a universal Rider-Waite deck, but I use this one to clarify because this one is more old-timey pictures, and it also has great hints itself. So those are the two decks that I'm using to go ahead and do these readings for y'all tonight. I also have the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle deck, Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I use it only for certain purposes. I have the Psychic Tarot, and that is an Oracle deck also by John Holland. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone will not stop beeping. I don't know why. And then we have the Colette Baron Reed, the Spirit Animal Oracle, and Angel Answers by Riley Valentine. Oracle Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue, and then the Golden Tarot Cat Black. So those are the decks that I use. I don't know if you can see all of them. So those also should be on my Amazon wish list if you are interested in getting them for yourself. So we're going to go ahead and start the, whoops. This is Evelyn's reading we're starting, and the first card that came out again is the is going to be more wands. Once again, they had a lot of more wands. I'm not started yet, but I just want to show y'all it's in reverse, which means there was a lot of harsh energy and communication coming in. She wants y'all to, that's what she's saying. Because that card flew out on its own for no reason. I'm ready to cut the deck, then we'll start for Evelyn. Oh, hi, Diarrhea Mystic. How are you? I said Diary of Mystic has a wonderful channel. She did her reading, I believe, earlier. I think on Evelyn. I'm not really sure. It might have been Gannon, but either way, she has fantastic content. I said, and so if you are enjoying this channel, you'll definitely enjoy hers. And she is a calmer version of me. So if you are interested in checking out, like I said, go ahead and jump over to Diary of a Mystic and go ahead and subscribe to her, because she has some great information, and it'll definitely help you level up in spiritually if that is what you are trying to do. So I'm going to let her tell me what she wants to tell me, to be honest. I want her to tell me what she feels about her mom being in court, and how she feels about what she's done and who's a part of it still, and if anybody else will be arrested with her. That's what I'm going to ask her, pretty much. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Slowbone. I'm sorry, it's going kind of quick. Thank you, CP. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut it and then shuffle it one more time or get ready for Evelyn. As if you're coming in the room, if you give it a thumbs up, we greatly appreciate it. It is the same as holding a candlelight vigil. We are trying to pick up energy to bring Evelyn into the room to hopefully give us some answers. So if you give it a thumbs up, we greatly appreciate it. If you do not know how to give it a thumbs up, because some people will say that they cannot find it, you can also drop a candle or what everybody else is dropping into the box, whichever of those symbols, or light a candle at home if you have one. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and start on Evelyn now. I'm going to let her tell me how she feels about her mom being in court and the way she behaved in court. So can you tell? She already did. She thinks she acted very immature and emotionally immature, which because she came in with the Knight of Cups in reverse, which usually is a faster energy, but when it's in reverse, the cups are emotions. It's going to be water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But when it's in reverse, it means that they come in and they don't know how to behave or don't know how to act. And that's probably why she was sitting in court with a stupid smirk on her face, because she didn't have enough sense to realize to wipe that smirk off her face. So let's go ahead and see why the Knight of Cups is here for how she feels about her mom being caught. She feels justified by the Lord. Maggie ain't going anywhere either. Oh, yeah. We're not going to call her Maggie. We're going to call her a new name. I just haven't decided how I want to say it yet. Because I try not to curse too much, but it comes out a lot. So she is saying with the Lord coming in, he is putting a stop to her material world. He is going to make sure he brings in the Knight of Pentacles to wreak havoc on her earthly realm. She will never, ever, ever, I think, step out of jail again, to be honest. I don't see it happening. I don't see how it could. The baby's is still not found. And I do feel as if she's passed. I feel her energy. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and see how she is currently feeling herself, Evelyn, and where she is. Okay. That's a lot of cards. Hold on. I'm only going to use the one that flipped over. I'm going to show you which one flipped over, so no one said I did it. It was the Strength card. The Strength card flipped over. So right now where she is feeling strength. And that is crossed from her mother's immature ass emotions coming into court, and then across from the Hierophant as well. So she feels that she is justified within God because her mother just made a fool out of herself in church, and she will never, ever, ever see the earthly realm again from out. The only way she'll ever see it is looking through a window inside of a cement building. Yeah, she's going to make she's feeling that an offer will be made, and it's going to keep her immature mother, because this is a page. So this is the age between early, pretty much going into adulthood to 30s. So she's basically saying that they're going to be offered something, but they're immature and arrogant, and it's like I said, look at them. Like I said, it's just upright. They're actually more trusting of the pages, but they're more like I said, they have more earthly things. They're a little bit slower. But when it's in reverse, it's like they kind of manipulate the earthly things and things like that. So she feels like she has been beaten by this offer because she no longer can manipulate the earthly realm. I do keep my phone on during my chats in case anything I need to see from my moderator is coming through. So I do apologize. I'm going to check it really quick and make sure that there is nothing that I missed. Maggie equals maggot. Okay. All right. Maggot Boswell. Is that what y'all said? I was going to say bitch face Boswell, but I feel like I can't say bitch face Boswell all the time. Like, because it's a bad word. Like, I don't want like all my videos to get demonetized for saying bitch face Boswell all the time. I think bitch face Boswell is like perfect because we have ugly face for Mesca, bitch face Boswell, like teabag, and then like we got to give Lori one next, right? Let's do Lori. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a spread. What am I talking about? Okay, so I'm sorry. All right, so she's feeling strength where she is. She's feeling that her mother can no longer manipulate the earthly realm with all of her lying crap. So let's see how she feels about that else too. What else does she feel about her mother being behind bars? She feels there's finally an equal give and take to it with the Six of Pentacles. Again, there's a lot of money here. Like, not money, but Pentacles do represent money because money is within the earthly realm, and that's what makes them. That she has 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 4 out of 6 to 7 cards basically that are all earth cards. So yeah, I do feel she's probably around an earthly element. And I know I felt water too, but maybe something of hers been dumped in water because the death cycle's ended. She just said the death cycle ended. So, which means there's a brand new start to something for her. So, yeah, I do think that she's saying she finally feels an equal give and take because the death cycle has ended so she can move forward. So let's see, what, yeah, Lori's hair looks like shit. The death cycle has ended and all of the cups have been dumped out on her mother. There is no more, champagne, partying, bubbles, strobe lights, crappy things like going out and having fun. She's dumped it out on her by her being in court and she's happy about it. So let's see what else she feels about her. I don't know why I said it that way. I'm so sorry. That probably sounded really annoying. She feels that she is the fool, and she is the fool. I want to say she's an Aries. This represents her sign. She is still trying to blame it on everybody else, like I pulled out for her the other day. That's why she is balancing all the zodiac signs, but she is the fool. So her daughter is basically saying she's an idiot. So let's go ahead and clarify. I said, does anybody have any questions? I'm going to look at the chat real quick as y'all come into the chat room. We have about 160 in the chat room and about 126 likes. So if y'all can give it a thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. We are channeling Evelyn Bosewell, and she is talking about her mother and how she feels about her being in court and how she feels now where she is. So the more thumbs up that we get, the more positive energy that comes in and the more she can feel that. So, I would greatly appreciate it again if y'all give it a thumbs up for Evelyn. Like I said, we are channeling her and bringing her in. We're about to clarify with this deck. Like I said, and she will finish telling us what was going on during the court process and how she feels about it now. Like I said, if you cannot find the like button, if you just want to hit it on your way out, you can go ahead and also drop some candles into the box, and that will be the same as if we are holding a candlelight vigil for Evelyn as we channel her. So, like I said, after that, I'll be answering any questions. So if the moderators that do have my links to my Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, if y'all could drop it. If not, it is in my About section on my main page. So if you have one question, you can do it for $1.99 with the Super Chat, or if you have more than that, it's only $1 for each question more, and you can use the other links for that. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, you have the star in reverse. To me, the star is like life. So she's saying basically by her coming into the courtroom acting the way that she did, she basically ended any chance she had of getting out and restarting a new life, because she acted like a jerk in there. Like she didn't like even try to not smirk or anything. Like she like I said, she looked like Casey Anthony sitting in there. Casey Anthony cried, but she cried for herself. Now, the Hierophant is here, and again, I want to say she is an Aries, if I remember right. So the Queen of Wands is in reverse. So the Hierophant came out for the Queen of Wands in reverse, and he's basically, which is basically saying she is crooked, she is dark, she is no good. And so Evelyn is celebrating that with whoever she is with, that is helping her transition with the Three of Cups. She is celebrating that she has been called out by the Lord for being a twisted piece of, you know. So let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is here for. Thank you, Raina. I greatly appreciate that. The Knight of Pentacles is here because she's showing her mom came in a harsh energy and let go of her. And hold on, I dropped one card. Let me grab it. It's a Six of Cups. She let go of her and her childhood, and she didn't care anymore. And so she's saying that she is glad she's in jail and she doesn't want her to go anywhere. So, excuse me. So she is feeling strength now where she is, since her mom has been put into court and everybody saw what a lying little biatch she is this morning. She feels that she has strength because a decision has been made and they decide to keep her in jail and no bond will be given. That is the two decisions that have been made. No bond and you stay where you are. So the Ace of Pentacles is here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So let's see why. Because she feels that her Hunter and her mom are and her grandmother are pieces of shit, and that they basically set her up, and so she's taking away their opportunity because they are immature with the Page of Pentacles, and they ruin this happy home and ruin the balance of it. So she is saying that they all three of them were in on it together still. She is saying it is a third party, and it is a negative third party. So she is trying to balance it out, and that is why she has restarted with the death cycle. She has totally left them behind. She's not attached to them whatsoever anymore. Any of them. She wants nothing to do with them. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Yeah, she's given up. The ship already came in and she chose to leave them behind. That's what the equal balance is. She's decided she wants nothing to do with them and she's moving on. That's why the death cycle is here. So she's ended the cycle with them. She's cut the I want to say the ethereal cord. If I'm saying it wrong, Miss Texas, if you're in here, you can correct me. But I know there's also different names for it other than ethereal cord. I think it's like silver cord or something like that. But basically, she's cut the cord with them. So she will no longer have any interaction with them in this realm or any other. So the death cycle is here in reverse. Because she says she was pissed off that her mom sat in court with that stupid smirk. See that smirk? Yeah, that smirk. She's pissed off that she's acting like everybody did everything wrong, but she didn't do anything wrong, and everybody just lied on her and dumped out all these emotions on her, but she didn't do nothing wrong. So yeah, she's pissed off about that, and that's why she's ended the cycle with them and doesn't want anything to do with them, and that's why she is glad the Seven of Cups have been dumped out upon her mother and her grandmother. Yeah. Hold on. It jumped. So we have the Four of Cups here. And I feel like this is her mother's energy. She's looking at all the things she doesn't have. But she's not looking at Evelyn still. Because she still has the Aries, the Fool here. So that's how Evelyn is looking at her. Like a fool. So why? Again, the World came out. She's looking at her the Fool because she wants nothing to do with her. She has a brand new start from the Fool. So she's ending the cycle with the Fool and starting brand new with the death cycle and the World. So that is going to be Evelyn's reading for her current energy of how she feels about her mother being in court today or yesterday, and her arrogant smiling and smirking and all that stuff. And basically, I feel like she is letting us know that she will be charged in, like, in the sense of, she will be sentenced. If I can say that, that makes it better. But she's not leaving jail is how I feel. Not anytime soon. So, let me check my phone and see why it was constantly going off because I want to make sure I'm missing something. And then I'll check y'all's questions. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can drop them in the so anyways, thank y'all. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the channelings on Evelyn and Gannon. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, I think the mods went ahead and dropped some of the information in the box, and they'll let you know how to ask your questions. Like I said, again, you can use super chat for, I think it's like the lowest is like $1.99 for a question. And if you have more than one question concerning either one of them, then you can, and like I said, it can be a mixture of both of them. It doesn't have to be just 3 for, or however many questions you want for just one. You can ask a question about either one of them, and I will pull a card, like for, depending on how many questions you want to ask. So, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Hunter's lying. She even sat in court and said that she worked at Hunter's Chicken Shack and that was the only income she had. It's like, girl, just be quiet. Like, you didn't even did she even need to show up? Couldn't like her lawyer just show up for her? With her stupid looking face. Yeah, that's why I'm showing my cards, because we're sick of people not showing their cards and then us being attacked when we are showing our cards. So I know that's kind of off subject, but Miss Texas is bringing it up. So I will agree. I think it's time to start calling some of that stuff out. We all attach to, at least I know, I wrap my decks in silk. My decks are like my babies, and so are my crystals, and I don't want anybody touching them because they're mine. So like I said, and I don't want anybody's energy on them but mine. So like I said, I have to agree with Miss Texas. A lot of people have been in the spiritual, metaphysical, world of YouTube, attacking each other about certain things. And it's mainly the ones that are claiming to be psychics now all of a sudden jumping on the true crime bandwagon because they think they're going to get views from it. But really, you're embarrassing us. Because like I said, if you can't do what a tarot card reader should do, which is basically tell you a story and be able to read their tarot cards to you like a book and explain it to you, then you don't need to be watching them. Like I said, they should connect with their cards. I said, these are the only decks that I have left, and I had at least 20 decks probably at one point. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 decks left. 9. I'm sorry, because I don't have a box for the Rider-Waite, but that is the only ones I use. But the main 2 decks that I use is the Rider-Waite and the Gilded Tarot. Like I said, and then I use the the Purpose of Life, Work Your Light, Angel Answers, and Psychic Tarot the most. Like I said, so again, John Holland does the Psychic Tarot, Rebecca Campbell does the Work Your Light, and Radley Valentine bought out Doreen Virtue, and he is the author on this one of the Angel Answers now. So, and then we have also Archangel Oracle cards. So the only thing we're saying is like this is a craft here. Like this is a work. Like it takes years to learn how to do this. Like I've been reading tarot cards for 4 years almost now. And you kind of just have to learn to go with your gut for some things. And then other times you kind of have to go with the cards and just trust your gut and go with the cards. So, and you're not going to always be right about everything. Like I said, and then eventually, like every time that we do a case, and we've done a lot of cases, and I mean us, the whole channel, because we've all put the energy into the cases, like Angelina's, Aiden's. Unfortunately, Gannon's didn't end the way we wanted it to, but I think we all kind of knew it probably wouldn't end the way we wanted it to. So, I'm just saying there's a lot of cases that Heidi Burchard's case now. I mean, just a couple of cases that it's like, how many coincidences do we have to get right before we stop getting bombarded and calling rude names? I'm just curious, because I don't understand what the point is of coming to us and going, oh, well, you're reading off a card, so you're this or you're that, or, why aren't you yelling at the crime media channels for not doing their job? Like, nobody's been saying what a piece of crap Megan Formeska is. She's the one that did it, but nobody's talking about her, So it's kind of like they're worried about the wrong people, I feel like. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion on that, which again, it's my opinion, which don't really matter. But I'm just saying, like, why don't we start talking about the people who actually did some shit and not come after the spiritual community who's only reading cards and not for nothing. Stop looking up tarot if you don't like tarot. Like, who the hell? Like, I'm not going to go on a cooking channel or like a fucking, I don't know, just any channel and bitch about something. And it's like, and I don't even have nothing to do with it or even believe in it. Why are you even on it then? like go away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of writing a book about how this person's this and that, and you don't even know them, and then you want to tell somebody to be like, open a Bible? Like, you don't know anything about somebody. You know what I mean? To tell somebody to open a Bible, like, why don't you open a Bible? Because you're the one ranting and raving to somebody you don't even know, and you're kind of making an ass out of yourself, not to be rude. Like I said, and that's why I pinned some of the comments to the top of the ones who really make themselves look like an ass, because I want people to see it before I delete it, how stupid they really made themselves sound. Again, I'm not trying to rant. I'm just saying, like, I'm tired of being attacked, and I've seen many readers who don't even name their decks, don't know nothing about it, and that you could ask them over and over again, they completely ignore you, but yet everybody's kissing their butts, and then they want to come in here when somebody can actually tell you straight up, this is this, this is this, and this is this, and this is why. And I'm not even saying just me, many people. Diary of a Mystic, like I said, Miss 5D JFK doesn't have a channel, but she can do the same thing. Most of our moderators are empathic. Lisa right here. Lisa's empathic too. She was the one that I was talking to yesterday that told me Gannon doesn't have autism anymore. And I said, my son is autistic. So it was like a gift for me to be able to speak to Lisa and let her let me know that Gannon no longer had that. That's what I'm saying? So I said, I'm just not going to be pushed around anymore and call names anymore because I don't deserve it. And like I said, and as far as saying that I'm a fraud, I'm curious, who paid to watch this? Did anybody? Or is it free? Because last time I checked, it's free. So I'm not ripping anybody off. So I'm sick of people saying that. I'm not a fraud. Like I said, and I think all the videos that I've done that have come out correct prove that I'm not a fraud. So like I said, I'm at the point now where I don't give a crap who thinks what about me. Like I said, I'm ranting a little bit now because I'm being honest. Like I said, I don't charge anybody. And then people want to say like, oh, well, she does charge for some readings, so that makes her insecure and that makes her. No, this is my job. This is my craft. This is what I've worked on for years. So if I sit there and take a week to channel your loved one and I only charge you $40, you should be grateful. Or like I said, do you walk into a hamburger place and go, you know what? I know you make hamburgers, so give me a hamburger. Otherwise, you're rude. Like, you don't care about me. You would never walk into this is a business kind of. Like I said, you see all these people? It's a business. Like I said, it is a business whether people want to admit it or not. Like I said, we do it because we love it, but we don't do it to be taken advantage of. There's a big difference. I've been called everything in the book too. I've been told that I have soulless eyes. I've been told to burn in whatever, and it's getting ridiculous at this point. Like I said, if you don't like tarot card readings and you don't like the community, why are you here? Just to be ugly and rude? Like I said, just click off and go away. That's all. Click off and go away. Like I said, I'm just saying. Hey, Susie. Hi, Texan. Where are you? Yeah, there's a lot of Texans in here, actually, to be honest. Most of us are. Well, not even like, it would be in a business in that way, but it's like I've done free readings for people like because I want to. Like when I feel pulls to it, as I don't charge family members for readings of missing persons or murder. Like I said, and I don't, and I like do I do like simple spreads that are cheap? Yeah, I do. Like I said, but that's a deal. Like when I'm doing an 8-card spread for you for $5, I dare you to go to another tarot card reader and see if they'll do the same. Because I guarantee you they'll laugh in your face and basically tell you to F off. And that's completely to be honest. Go tell like someone like Tyler Tarot's that shit. They'll laugh in your face. That's what I'm saying. They will. And I'm just being honest. So like I said, I'm just saying I'm tired of being guilt tripped into making feel like I need to do free readings for people or I don't care about it. Like, no, I connect to what I connect to. And if it doesn't feel right, then it doesn't feel right. And I'm not going to pretend to do it for somebody to make them happy and then let them put a guilt trip on me. So I'm going to end it there, but I'm just saying that's been happening a lot lately and it's not happening anymore. So I don't want to come off harsh because it's not anybody in this room, directly or anything. But like I said, there have been a few people that's like, I'm tired of being guilt tripped into doing cases when I have lots of private readings, lots of cases that I'm interested in, and then people are guilt tripping me into doing stuff for them. When it's like I said, I've been doing this for almost 4 years, going on 5 coming up this next year. Like I said, this is my work. This is my craft. This is my art. This is what I was born to do. This is my gift. Like I said, and I feel like I'm sharing it with everybody because I want to. But if like I said, when there's people out there that's making a mockery of this, then yes, it is upsetting to be called names because you can go on these other people's pages and no one's calling them names. So I'm just a bit confused, where what I'm missing here. So again, I'll let it go there because I don't want to go on too much. But like I said, yeah, all the fake tarot readers and psychics and all that stuff need to start being actually called out for what they are. And not the ones who actually can sit here and tell you what every single card means and tell you something like a story, because that's how it's supposed to go. It's not supposed to just be some joke of a conversation jumping all over the place. Like I said, I know right now I'm saying that, but I feel like the spiritual community has been under attack, like the ones who are really, truly into it. And I feel like that's not fair. So yeah, I get trolled all the time. And that's what I'm saying. I'm tired of waking up in the middle of the night. I'm tired of waking up in the morning. I'm tired of waking up in the evening. I'm tired of waking up in the afternoon from a nap and waking up to nothing but negative, nasty comments for no reason. Like on videos that are about like murder victims or missing like people. And it's like, or children. And it's like, you're writing these nasty things for what? As I'm saying, I'm sure I'll get a bunch of nasty comments just for making that comment. So whatever. But I'm just saying for the whole spiritual community, we all have banded together, the actual true ones. And I'm telling you, we're sick of it. So all you fake ones will be pushed out very soon. Very, very soon. So, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't normally, I would love to help people grow their gift and like have the same help that people gave me, like Lisa and Miss 5DJFK and just, everybody who's contributed here with their gifts. Like I said, I've learned from other people, and that's helped me level up. So, I mean, and then every time a case comes through that we did, and I say we, because we all did do it, we know we're doing it live, so we're all doing it together. So I feel like, we put the energy into it. And we got it right. And I feel like, why are we getting attacked when we got it right months and months ago? You know what I mean? Thank you, Michelle. Did you have a question or were you just making a donation? Let's all thank Michelle for making a donation to the channel. But yeah, like I'm just saying, as far as Diary of a Mystic, Conscious Truth, Miss 5DJFK, all my moderators who are empathic, anybody in this room who's empathic, anybody who is truly in this for the right reason. Like I said, we've already banded together and it's not happening no more. So, like I said, we will push you out. And like I said, in the most spiritual gangster way that we need to. So, I'm just going to say that. Like I said, because we have been taken we've been getting a lot of low blows for no reason. So that's not fair. Is there any questions that y'all have? Like I said, I'm done with my spiel for tonight about how I feel about the spiritual community being under attack about things like this. You know, when you go back and you look at it, we're right. But do y'all have any questions? I don't even know if I can talk Cardi B style. Like, I think that's like one of a kind, to be completely honest. Aquariuses are usually known to kind of do their own thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't have to be scared to say anything about your gift. That's what you're here for. And that's what we're all here for. No, I would hope y'all are here to grow a gift, or like, or want to learn something, right? Like, I mean, what's the point of being here then? You know, I don't know. Yeah, well, it's like I said, and that's the thing. I don't charge people to help grow their gift because I don't feel like that's something. How does Gannon feel about Harley? Okay, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Siobhan Reyes, I guess. Let's thank her. Let's thank her for doing the donation. Like I said, the question is, how does Gannon feel about Harley? Of course, my pen stops working, like always. All right. So, no, and you're right. It's not dire because it's not easy to share it on YouTube, especially because it's so much made fun of. You know, so like even when people ask me what I do, it's like you almost hesitate because they're almost like, "Oh, what's your real job?" It's like, you do know how draining this is, right? To sit there and let an energy take over your body and kind of like channel through you, like it's super draining. And to keep doing it back to back to back to back to back, like, and you know, and then to be called a fraud when you're not even like charging anybody for it. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's why I said, are you gonna go to a hamburger place and call them a fraud for charging you for a hamburger? Like, I don't know. I'm saying it's not fair to make a psychic feel like because you don't, or not a psychic, but a medium, empath, anybody, a tarot reader, to make them feel like because you don't do something for free, then you're like a fraud and a joke, like, or insecure. Okay. I'm not the one that's hopping YouTube channels and then, you know, don't make my own videos, but call everybody else a fraud. So we're going to ask Gannon how he feels about Harley. Again, we want to thank her for the donation. Thank you, Siobhan. I don't think I've ever been shy to speak, to be honest. It's only when I'm really pissed off that I'll finally say something, to be honest. Like I said, this hasn't been just like within the last couple of weeks. This has been months, actually. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been putting up with this crap for months, and I'm sick of it. So, and it's not just me. Like I said, it is the whole spiritual community that we run with. Like I said, we all know each other. The ones who are true ones. Like I said, and we're all sick of it because we're tired of being treated a certain way. It's not fair. Like I said, like, it's not fair at all. Like I said, so, yeah, I'm firm when I'm fed up with shit. And like I said, and I'm fed up with the fakes, and I'm fed up with being called a fake when you look at these people's channels and they don't even show cards. They don't know the name of their cards. They don't know anything. All they do is talk about themselves and their love lives and what's wrong with them. But yet they want to give you a tarot card reading and tell you about your personal life. Okay, thanks anyways. Like I said, thank you, April, for making a donation. I said we greatly appreciate it. Let's all thank April for making a donation to the channel. So I said we are going to ask Gannon how he feels about Harley. So it might be 3 cards, but if I need to clarify, I will. So he basically feels like Harley is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So he feels like she has, did I say Gannon? Right? I don't know. I feel like I said the wrong names backwards, but if I did, I apologize. But Gannon feels that Harley is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So basically, he feels that she's manipulated the earthly realm. She lies, which she did. She lied for her mother. And I do think that she had something to do with the car thing around Petco. So I do think that he's looking at her like she's not a good person, because she would be upright if she was. So what else does he think about her? I think he feels the only reason, because I don't know if she ratted, but I heard she did, and I kind of feel like she did because she got tired of being there. So I feel like God stepped in and like basically like a lawyer type person, or like someone who runs shit, and was like maybe a police officer, and was like, you better tell us or you're not gonna, or because wasn't she with military or something? So I feel like they finally stepped in and was like, you're gonna tell us or you're gonna regret it. So, you know, like, because you're old enough now to, yeah. Someone came in with a Knight of Cups, so they were playing with her emotions in a really harsh way to make her answer. That's how he feels about her. So that's what I'm saying. He's saying that she's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is manipulating. They manipulate. They play games. They manipulate the earthly realm. Like I said, the Emperor and Faith stepped in, and they made her speak, I feel like, and that made her spill the cup of emotions. That's why it's in reverse, because she's spilling her cup everywhere. So, what is the Queen of Pentacles doing here? Yeah, she said the same thing about her. He's saying she thought she had an earthly offer when she was with the mother doing what she was with the Queen of Pentacles, but basically she's not going anywhere, just like the mother. And this is actually the two exact cards that the mother got. She ain't going anywhere with the Six of Swords in reverse, because that's facing away from it. So the offer is not offered to her. So I'm clarifying. So actually this is a 7-card spread instead of a 3-card spread. So with the Hierophant here and the Emperor, yeah, she's not leaving. She's not walking away. She's stuck because she knows she's within the eyes of the Lord and with the eyes of the Emperor, which is in the court, that she's done wrong, or within the military. So she knows she's done wrong. So she's like pretty much stuck. With the Knight of Cups, yeah. So she basically came out of the hermit mode. So she's the one that ratted. Because, and I'm not saying ratted because it's not a bad card, but with it, when you're in the hermit mode upright, you see how they got the light and stuff. So they're kind of in introspection, and she has been. They've had her confined for a while by herself. So when it's reversed, like I said, it's like you're finding your way through the light. Like I said, you don't really need the light anymore because it's lit up a little bit more. So that means she's coming out of the hermit. She came out of the hermit energy, and she kind of she told things to get herself out of that feeling because she didn't like it. So that was how did Gannon feel about Harley? So he does feel that she was involved. He does feel like she did something that has something to do with it, and he feels that maybe she will do time. I don't know. Or maybe they copped the deal. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like 4 or 5 years of shuffling, though, you know? I couldn't at first. It was hard. Like, I almost, like, wanted to give up on tarot because it was so hard to shuffle right. Like I would watch other people, and I'm like, I want to shuffle like that, and I couldn't, you know? So it was like, it got, like, a little bit defeating. But the more I kind of just focused on it, did it on myself, and practiced on people, it got easier and easier. I actually would just shuffle to shuffle sometimes. Sorry, I'm just reading everybody's comments real quick. You're welcome. Thank you for the donation. I said, if anybody has any more questions, like I said, we're going on about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Like I said, so I'll probably do another 15 to 20 minutes of questions if y'all have any. Like I said, only because I've done the other 2 channelings, so I don't want to I want to give the best channelings as possible. Yeah, you know, I hear that a lot, but I feel like I thought everybody shuffled like that. No? I mean, I know that some people do big chunks, and I know people fan it out, right? But for the most part, I feel like everybody kind of like, you know, I know the faster I go, the easier it is. That's all I know. If I go slow, then it's like everything falls everywhere. So I got to go super, super fast to like get the card out. And then that makes me feel more reconfirmed because it like jumps out or it flies out. And so I'm like, or it flips over on its own. So then I feel like, thank you for dropping the links, Anita. And thank you to everybody in the room. Like I said, y'all are coming in. If you haven't given a thumbs up yet, I greatly appreciate it if y'all do. I don't even know if that sounded right. If y'all do, like I said, and if you'd rather do it on the way out, that's okay too. Like I said, but if you can go ahead and subscribe to over here. If you're not subscribed yet, you can hit the notification or the subscribe bar and the notification bell, and it will let you know in the future when I do am I talking backwards? It will let you know in the future when I do lives like this. So, and like I said, and when I do lives, I offer specials. So that is kind of the purpose of that. So that's why I say go ahead and hit the notification bell, because I do special spreads for really cheap that I wouldn't normally do in my about section. So and thank y'all. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to everyone who's in. Well, Evelyn be found this week or this month. Soon. They'll be found soon. I'm going to say that. Basil. Both. I don't think Evelyn in a week. I would say within maybe a couple of weeks to months, but I don't think like I don't know though. Like I said again, I don't pick up that kind of energy like exactly of when they're going to be found. I kind of get more of like a time frame. Or like what it might look like, and so that gives me a time frame. Like I said, as far as Gannon, like I said, I feel like it's going to be once the snow starts to melt in the area where he is, and then I feel like it's going to be more populated, and it's probably going to be some kind of like outdoorsman person. I did see some of the comments about him being chopped up. I saw where y'all wrote that. I don't really like to say that because we don't know that, so I don't think that that's a correct statement to make, but I do think he was moved. That's it. So no, hand under ice. Everything was frozen over before it was already. There's no way that they couldn't even get under the ice. They had to use like machines to break through the ice. So that's what I'm saying. Like she would have had to have something like that to get through the ice. Yeah, and seeing Lisa saying Gannon said he's whole. So that's what I'm saying. I think what they found was on the side of the road. Like I said, the picture I got grilled for in one of my videos. Like I said, it was somebody had taken it on the side of the road, and it looked like gloves or like clothes or maybe even like little boys' underwear, to be honest. I don't know what it was. Like I said, but then there was also rubber gloves in it, and it looked like blood and like maybe feces mixed together. I think, and then immediately the police made them take that photo down. But I was sent the photo before. And so after that, that's when they stopped kind of looking in things, if anybody notices. So after they tested those items is when I think that because like when you damage an organ or something like that, right? It's going to release certain hormones or toxins or whatever it is. Like I said, if it's the liver, spleen, depending on what it makes. So if it releases enough into the bloodstream or into the feces, or if you're bleeding internally, then if there's enough in there and somebody's testing it and they know what they're doing, then they can decide whether that person passed or not by the amount of loss from that organ. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever they found was enough of a human remains to be considered that he couldn't have lived without it. So I don't know what they found, but I know that the thing on the side of the road was his. I know that. So. Yeah, I saw that crash, and that's just because they're being assholes. They were being assholes to me about it. Like I said, and somebody sent it to me. That's all I did. I saw, and I even said that. I was like, someone sent this picture to me from Facebook. I was like, so I just showed it to show it. I was like, but I empathically in my gut, when I saw it and I saw like the blood and the feces and the gloves and the other piece of clothing's mixed with it. I just knew it was Gannon's. I don't know why. It's just like it's just a feeling. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. I mean, it's just a feeling. It was his. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I couldn't understand. Is his head? Yeah, that's when we showed the picture, 2/6/20. Like I said, and then like people were like upset about it, but it was like someone. Thank you, Bernadette. Thank you for the donation. If we can all thank Bernadette, that we'd greatly appreciate it. So, but yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, I mean, you could just feel it by the picture. It was blunt force trauma. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, because they said in the video, I didn't watch the whole video of when he passed, or not when he passed, but that might have been when he passed because I just said it. But that whole candle debacle bullshit that she pulled, and she went into his room. Supposedly, he said in the video that he was already bleeding. So I don't know what she did to him before that, but they said what the dad said that there was a plate size area of blood in his room or something like that. I mean, so that's a lot of blood, especially for a little tiny kid. He was tiny. That's what I'm saying. They had to find enough of something in the blood or enough blood to decide that he couldn't have lived without it. So that's all I'm saying about that. It was. That's what they were on the side of the road for. I told Miss 5D that. I told her the reason they had the road blocked off and the reason they're searching the side of the roads is because they were throwing shit out the window as they were driving. So, yeah, a saucer-sized spot of blood. That's a lot of blood. I mean, that's a lot of blood for, and what, he was a tiny young boy, so I'm saying that's a lot of blood to lose for a small child. But, yeah, I think she just dropped blood in the garage, and that was her excuse for there being blood in the garage, to be completely honest. I don't think that anything happened in the garage. Like I said, I think she was just carrying his. I think he passed on Sunday night. I don't even think he was alive Monday, and if he was, he barely was, to be completely honest. I think she made that recording right before she did whatever she did. Yeah, she's full of shit and no damn nosebleeds. So the video was of Gannon because we weren't sure about that. Like I said, but either way, like I said, I feel like he was already fading on the car ride. And the reason I say that is because when I try to tap into his energy on the car ride, like it's very faded. Like it almost reminds me of like when I've had surgery and like you're coming in and out of it from all the anesthesia, but like you're like so heavily sedated, like you can't stay awake, and that would be blood loss. So that's what I'm saying. So that's the feeling I get when I tap into him in the car. It's almost like I'm falling asleep or like in and out, like, and I can't help it. And that's why I feel like she's kind of like trying to talk to him real sweet, like everything's gonna be all right. And he's kind of watching the signs go by, to the buildings. But I don't think he even realized what was going on. I think he really just thought he was tired and falling asleep, and that he just didn't feel good. That's all. I mean, I don't know if that's correct or not, but. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was Sunday night. That's what I'm saying. And I think there was video of her in the driveway Sunday night, wasn't there? I mean, I don't know. Again, like I said, I know there was video at nighttime because you couldn't see nothing. And that's what I was saying. It was like, it was supposed to be like, but you couldn't see anything. And so we have the super chat set up for questions. If y'all have any, I said in the moderators are dropping the questions or the links in the comment section. If y'all have like I said, if y'all just have like one question, you can go ahead and use the super chat. If you have more than one question, I prefer the other links. That's why I said I felt like it was Sunday night, because I feel like I see a Burger King sign, a fire in the middle of the room, and the next thing I see is being kind of in a car, like dazing in and out. But I don't feel any heavy energy. I don't feel like I was even at PetSmart on Monday. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I don't know if it was a highway they took. It looks like a highway, kind of, just the way it's set up. But I don't know if that's what it was. Yeah, but she I don't think he was even full. I don't think he was aware of where he was. That's why I said. That's why I don't think he was ever able to tell us where he was. I don't know if Bernadette had a question. I haven't seen it if she did. I went back and looked. Letecia or Teabag sister murdered her 2-year-old? Why were you in the cabinet? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I thought he died Sunday night. That's what I'm saying, because in the car, it's super faded. He was moved. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. He was moved and he died at Sunday night. I said, because it's like he's in a car and then he's at a Burger King sign and then there's a fire and then it's like, that's it. And then he jumps from that. And that might have been when he was pushed out of his body. He jumps out from that to the next day of kind of just being in a car moved around. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's going to all these different places, but he doesn't know where he is. He's just looking out the window, like looking towards the sky. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, that's it. It's that simple. Yeah, there's not a lot of foliage. It's a rocky area. I don't know anything about the neighbors hearing screams. I mean, it was a really big house, and his room was in the basement. So I don't think they would have heard anybody screaming. But he was crying. They recorded it. That's what I'm saying. That's when I shut it off. I don't know. I'm sure some people have. Oh, did Bernadette have a question? Oh, yes. Was she trying to make Harley take the blame? Excuse me, Rexy Poo. No. Hold on. All right. Was she trying to have Harley take the blame? Sorry, my eyes. Okay. So. I'm going to say yes, to be honest. And I hate to say that for a mom to set up their own child, but I get gut instinct. Yes. I think that's, even if she wasn't going to set her up, she wanted her to lie for her. And she knew that was going to get her put in jail or get her in trouble. So I said, again, I don't know exactly if the girl's 17 or 18. I don't remember, but I know she can get in fucking trouble. I know that much. So as y'all are coming in the chat room, if you give it a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and ask if Letecia or Teabag was trying to blame Gannon's death on Harley. So like I said, if y'all come in, if y'all give it a thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we have channeled Gannon, Evelyn, like I said, and now we are doing Gannon again. This is a question that they had asked through Super Chat. Someone at Bernadette asked through Super Chat, so she wants to know, was she trying to make Harley take the blame? Was Letecia trying to make Harley take the blame? Yeah, because she planted the seeds. So she was trying to make it look like it was her that did it, not her. Like I said, now the Pentacle, I said, whenever you see this card, Seven of Pentacles, it's planting seeds and making it grow. So basically, she was trying to make up a story and make it sound good and make it sound like fruitful and plentiful and stuff, so that they believed her. Why was she trying to blame her? Yeah, because she's the bitch. She's the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Like it represents, not all are. This is a dark-sided one. But this is like Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Like I said, when they're in reverse, they're in their dark energy. So as I'm saying, like you don't really want to do anything with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the mom only cared about herself. She didn't care. Yeah, she was gonna walk away and let her take the blame for it. So yeah, that's her answer. Yeah, she was gonna let Harley take the blame so she could get away with it. All right, we have a lot of people in the house. We got 163 people in the house. I want to thank y'all for joining us. I said we have the super chat set up for one simple question. If y'all have it, like I said, whatever donation y'all want to make, you can make through super chat for one question. Or if you have multiple questions, you can use the links that the moderators have dropped within the box. I do have, I'm going to take I've been on for an hour and 30 minutes, so I'm going to take about a 2-minute break if y'all want to do that. Like I said, and then when I get back, I'll see if y'all have any more questions. Like I said, but I need to take a break real quick, so I will be right back. Like I said, the moderators are dropping the links for y'all. If y'all have more than one question, if y'all only have one, then y'all can go ahead and do it through super chat, and I will see it when I get back. Like I said, but I will be right back in about 4 to 5, maybe 4 minutes. All right, y'all. Sorry, I gotta move my cat. He was sleeping. It's a hello. Mal, dear Rex Frederick Belvedere, for everybody who's new. He's my orange tabby baby I adopted. Okay. So, I don't know if anybody did any questions while I was gone. Don't think so. Yes, Rex, like every time it gets towards the end, like right now, he's like standing behind the computer staring at me. So he's like, no. Sorry, he was drinking my water. That's why I take a break. I've been drinking a lot of water. So, I guess, does anybody else have any questions? I mean, we pretty much answered. Everybody who wanted to ask questions went ahead and paid through Super Chat, or I don't think I have any other ones. I'm going to check my phone before I sign off. Yeah, I don't have any notifications or nothing, so let's see. Well, since Hunter kind of was like in on it, I don't really think she really likes Hunter very much. I mean, from what I've gotten from the reading, she says that he was an angry person. So that's kind of how Hunter, or how she feels about Hunter. Have you tried feet in a sink full of water? What are you talking about, Angie? What happened? Like a headache or something? I saw something about putting your feet in the sink. I think it was like a headache. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I have like the lavender. Oh, migraines. Yeah. I used to have those really bad, like before I had Andrew, I think. And then I want to say after I had Andrew, they weren't so bad. But night, Chris. Hope you feel better. Alchemist in the house. So, like I said, do y'all have any questions? Like I said, we're going an hour and 44 minutes. Like I said, and the questions that are like I said, I'll answer like a short question, but I'm not gonna like do a spread for like any questions. Unless, like I said, y'all want it to be a spread and there that would be like considered a donation. So oh, do you, Darlene? Good night, Star Gypsy. I love lavender. I have lavender like pretty much all throughout my house, to be completely honest. Thank you. Oh, hey, Whitney. I met Whitney through a Facebook page. She's also very empathic. This was what I was telling you about Miss Texas or Miss 5D. I don't want to say your last name wrong. Dugman or Dooman. I'm sorry, but yeah, she's also very, very good. She was helping us with the Gannon case too, actually, through Facebook. So, yeah, is it the cousin Miss Texas? Did you figure it? Or I'm sorry, I still call you Miss Texas. But yeah, Whitney, Miss 5D JFK was the one I think I mentioned her to you, that y'all basically kind of have the same abilities. So I thought it would be cool for y'all to get together. Hi, Blue-Eyed Owl. Oh, I thought you were leaving. Sorry, Star. All right, Lisa, you have a good night. We love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Yeah, eucalyptus is good. So I like rosemary also. Oh, yeah, we do. We lost about 30 people because I took a break, but I mean, I'm human, right? And I drank 2 cups of water, so I had to take a break. So, I mean, I can't help that. And I needed to get more water because my throat's super dry for some reason. I have no clue why. Well, not dry, but like scratchy. But yeah, as y'all are coming in the room, like I said, if y'all want to give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I know we're kind of getting towards the end of it here, but like I said, as y'all leave the room too, if you can give it a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit the subscribe bar over here and the notification bell, and it will let you know when I go live. Like I said, and this will that will let you be able to ask questions in real time with the super chat and the PayPal or the pay method links. And then whenever I do live tarot readings, you'll be able to watch. Like I said, I do usually upload videos, and actually I will be taking a day off this week to go ahead and do that because I want to do a celebrity and I want to do a true crime one again. So now I was thinking about doing the Gabriel. I don't know if his name was Hernandez or Fernandez. I don't really remember what the last name was. I'd have to look it up. Like I said, but it was the documentary that was on Netflix. I just don't know if I'm ready to watch it yet. It's going to depend on how deep it goes. But I will try to do that one next because I know y'all were interested in that. Hernandez, yes. Gabriel Hernandez. Thank you, Whitney. So, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be her cousin, Lily, from what I know. Oh, I don't know about what he was charged with, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to do the case, but if it's too hard to watch with everything that's just happened with all the kids, I won't be able to connect because I don't think I can. So I might just do somebody else if I feel like the case is too much tomorrow to connect to. Really? Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it'd be better just to do the reading and not even watch it at all. Like, just kind of do what I normally do, like watch a short clip. Are they? The whole families are criminals? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's something I want to watch. Like I said, because there's some things once I see, I can't get the feeling and the thoughts out of my head. Like, once I see it, it's like a picture, it stays. My email for other cases, my email is in my about section on my main page. Like I said, if you subscribe over here, like I said, I don't know if you can see it there, or if you click on the icon that has the skull, which is like goes to Southern Soul page. Like if you click Southern Soul, it'll take you to the main page, and that's where I have all that stuff at. It'll give you playlists about things, about sections that tells you the information about readings, things like that. So yeah, I agree. That is a good idea, Star. I'm just gonna call you Star Gypsy. I mean, I know your name is, well, I just said it, but you know what I mean. Thank you for dropping the email also. I think it's just Gabriel Hernandez. I think it was, she said. I'm sorry. I know I keep forgetting. But I think it's just his name from what I understand, but I'm not sure. I haven't watched it. Who has theft charges? Oh, the cousin. Yeah, he's got theft charges. That's what he has. T-Bag's cousin. Yeah, Gabriel Fernandez, not Hernandez. I'm sorry, Fernandez. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I don't mean to get his name wrong. I just don't have it written down in front of me. Yeah, that's the name they're dropping, The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. That's the name of it on Netflix. So if you want to check that out, you can do that. Like I said, I like to watch short clips of the news because that way I don't have to know too much, and then I know just enough. So that's kind of why I don't watch the news because it's nothing positive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll try to watch it, but I don't know if I can. That's what I said. I might just have, like I said, I might just have to run it like a regular case, because yeah, I don't know if it's something I can watch. If I get, like I said, like Star was saying, if I watch it, I feel like I might get too attached to it. So yeah, there's a lot. Like Miss 5D is saying, there's a bunch of them. So let me remove this notification off of here so I can see. Hi, Mahia's Tarot, or Maya's Tarot. I think I said Mahia, but I think it's Maya's. Yeah, exactly, right? What I hear on the internet is enough. I don't want to watch the news, especially now with all this coronavirus crap. I've actually been asked to do a spread on that, and it's like, that scares the crap out of me, honestly. So I don't really want to. Like, I have kids. Like, I was like, if I have to, like, keep them home and homeschool them and, like, board off the windows or something to keep that out of here and give us masks, then I will. But, like, I like, unless there is a vaccine for it that I don't know about. Yeah. I didn't see the age on it, Miss Miss 5D. I didn't see the age. So on his or or I think I did. I think it was like 45, but I actually don't remember how old she is. Like, what is she, like 30 something? Right? Oh, thank you, Maya. I said Maya does tarot too, obviously by the title of her name. So I know I have looked at your channel, but I don't really remember how much content was on it. But I know that she is starting. I think she's starting out. So I'm not sure though. So I don't want to, you know. I know if y'all are interested in that, you can go check her channel out. She's been here a few times, so she does upload videos. You're new? Okay, yes, she's new. That's what I'm saying. But she has been doing, I believe, been doing tarot for a while, correct? You're welcome. I said you've always been sweet and respectful in here, so I mean. One second, y'all. I apologize. All right, so yeah, so she's been doing it for quite a while as well. She actually she gets most of the cards kind of, like I said, she usually kind of spot on with us about some things. So, yeah, just check her out. Oh, really? That's interesting. So it's like what, the AIDS virus? You're welcome, Maya. So I guess I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and sign out, though, you guys. Like I said, because my contacts are kind of drying out, and I really can't see. But do y'all have any other questions about, like, do y'all have anything about? Like I said, I will take a day off. I don't know when yet this week, but I am going to take a day off. So, besides the Gabriel Fernandez and I think I'm going to do Kobe. Maybe it's just going to depend still on the energy that comes from him. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's just going to have to depend. So, how do y'all feel about that? Edelberry. Oh, I remember something else. Thank y'all. And thank you, Sarah Gypsy, for dropping that. And thank you, everyone, for being in the room. I love y'all, too. Like I said, y'all have a good night. Like I said, I want to thank y'all for joining me to do the readings for Evelyn and Gannon. And thank you for your questions and donations. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it all goes to the channel and getting new items like Oracle decks. In the sense of Oracle decks we don't have. But I'm kind of, like I said, my cards are my baby. So I'm just waiting for the Gilded Royale, like Royale deck to come out from him. I don't know if it's a Gilded Royale, but it's called the Royale deck. So that's something I have to look up exactly the name of it. But it is the Royale one. And that's the one I really want because it's super, super, super pretty. So thank you, Raina. I greatly appreciate that. And thank you, Whitney. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Star. Thank you, Miss 5D. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Crash. Thank you, Debbie and Ann. What now? Like I said, y'all are awesome. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like I said, so it's going on 2 hours exactly now. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed because I don't want to get up too late with my kids in the morning. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I might do something in the afternoon again. I might try. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see. Or I might do a poll to see who y'all are more interested in doing. So like I said, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night, and I love you guys. So y'all take care, and I will see you tomorrow, Southern Soul Tarot fam. Good night.